Friends, welcome to Time with Thebsian. Today we are going to look into the regulations of medical devices in United States of America. And I have looked at many references to prepare this video, but mainly the information I depended on Mr. Suraj P. a BPharm student presentation about the American regulation of medical devices. And further, if there are pictures coming up, I am indebted to the internet services for getting free pictures from the internet. So friends, let me talk to you about regulations. I guess you remember about my earlier video about regulations when I talked about the different classification of medical devices. I have talked about classification of India and classification by United States of America on different type of medical devices. You all know what a medical device is. So the medical device are of different classes, and depending upon the hazards they may pose to the human beings, they are included in different classes. So in this video, I am not going to detail about the different classes of medical devices. In this video, we are concerned about the nature of regulation that is underway or that is in force in United States of America. You might have read in the media that about 38% of the medical devices recently accepted by the FDA United States of America is manufactured in India. That means many number of Indian products are in the United States market. That also means that anybody in any part of the world can manufacture a medical device and sell in United States of America. Only thing is that, they have to see that their products are meeting the requirements of regulations that are underway in the United States of America. The major differences in regulation is that simple devices don't need certification, but they also need something like a registration. When I want to manufacture a product which comes in class 1 of medical devices, and that is not going to pose any kind of hazard to the human beings while in use, I don't certify my product, but I have to register it with FDA, because my product should have a registration number. And all this type of products should renew the registration in some cases at interval of 6 months, and for some other products at the interval of 1 year. But when you manufacture a product which may pose a hazard under certain circumstances, then you need a kind of certification. Certification is not by FDA, but the certification is carried out by certified agency of FDA. So that means some laboratory which are recognized by FDA to issue certificates for medical devices which are coming under class 2. So these products are submitted for evaluation to these companies. The companies evaluate the product and certify that they can be permitted to manufacture and sell in the market. So these products need certification. The third group and the final group, which contains or which accommodates almost all major medical devices like heart valve, stent, hip joints, some laser equipments, etc., they need testing and certification by authorized agencies or authorized laboratories. So, the American regulation is depending upon meeting the requirements given by the FDA through testing in various certified laboratories. And when the laboratories give you a certificate for your product that they are safe and biocompatible, along with this certificate you can file your application for pre-marketing approval to the FDA. So, FDA authorities will scrutinize your application and the test results you submit along with your application. So, FDA through this process assures that the medical devices that are manufactured or accepted by the FDA are safe and non-toxic. Naturally, the single word is they are all biocompatible. Yes, definitely there are certain conditions attached to the use of various medical devices. As we get details attached to every medication we buy, each medical device will have a packing slip or packing note regarding the sterility, storage conditions, usage conditions, instruction on second use or reuse, a detailed picture, and their website for you to go and learn more about the medical device that you are going to buy and use. So I hope you have understood the major points regarding the regulations of medical devices in the United States of America. Different classes need different kinds of certifications, and the major or the important thing is that each and every medical device will be placed in one of the three categories or classes, and they will definitely make sure they meet the legal requirements for those classes. This is carried out because to assure quality medical devices to the public. I am not describing the details of the certification process or testing process. I simply mentioned that under certification process, devices will be submitted to testing laboratories for certification. And class 3 devices require not only testing results, but also they have to undergo clinical trials. So clinical trials is carried out in selected number of patients under strict supervision and with informed consent. Once that clinical trials are analyzed and the results are satisfactory to the FDA, FDA may give sanction for manufacture and sale of the equipment, again under strict supervision and informed consent on several medical institutions which are willing to test the devices. Once the device passes this test also, FDA will analyze the total result, and then only FDA will give sanction for the sale, manufacture and sale of particular devices in class 3. Another important point or consideration is the FDA's direction that whatever medical device is under use, if anybody faces any kind of hazard from medical devices, it should be informed to FDA or a particular office which will take care of such complaints and start a study of the default happened to a medical device. And this will be informed to all the hospitals who use medical devices. Friends, so I am concluding my class on regulations on USA about medical devices manufactured in USA as well as manufactured in other countries but given permission by FDA USA. So thank you for watching the Time with Thebsian videos. Every Friday, kindly join me, but make sure that you send your comments and questions to me, and also let your friends know about this series of lecture on medical devices. I think now we have passed about 14 episodes, and there are many more to come. I assume that there will be about 50 classes in the program Time with Thebsian on medical devices. So thank you for joining me, and hope that we will see next Friday too. Thank you.